The boundary between enterprise software and marketing infrastructure shifted decisively on April 8, 2026, when Microsoft and Publicis Groupe announced their formal partnership to deploy a full-stack AI platform into their core operations. This deployment involves 114,000 employees worldwide. Tens of thousands of individual workflows, client accounts, and media strategies are now routed through a single infrastructure. Publicis is integrating Microsoft 365 Copilot directly into its global workforce operations, moving beyond isolated testing environments. By appointing Publicis as its global media agency of record, Microsoft becomes Client Zero for an AI-assisted media buying model at scale. At 114,000 seats, the success of an AI system is now measured by its ability to drive commercially accountable outcomes, rather than the raw capability of the underlying model. Traditional evaluations of AI often focus on the general intelligence of a large language model. But enterprise requirements have pivoted toward three specific structural pillars: governance, legacy integration, and workforce adoption. Large organizations struggle to unify fractured, decades-old legacy systems with autonomous tools. Without a secure framework to connect those systems, AI functions as a text generator rather than an autonomous engine for business results. The Microsoft Publicis deployment provides a functional blueprint for solving this integration problem. To understand the future of corporate strategy, we have to physically deconstruct this three-layer agentic AI architecture from the ground up. Autonomous AI cannot function securely if the data it needs is trapped inside isolated, outdated legacy systems. The first layer of the stack addresses this by migrating client operations onto a unified cloud infrastructure. Publicis Sapient uses its Slingshot framework to move these operations onto Microsoft Azure. This creates a modernized environment where AI agents can process massive datasets without hitting technical bottlenecks. Consolidating the data environment is the necessary step before any advanced AI tooling can be introduced. While cloud infrastructure is the least visible part of the stack, it is the mandatory bedrock. Without Layer 1, the agents in Layer 2 have nowhere to operate. Layer 2 is the agentic orchestration layer. This is where the AI actually operates. Unlike generative AI, which focuses on content creation, agentic AI is designed to take autonomous action. These agents identify high-value customer segments, deploy campaigns across channels, and optimize ad spend in real time. This layer relies on Sapient Bodhi platform to unify Copilot Studio, Agent 365 Live, and Microsoft IQ. To manage the risk of autonomous execution, these agents operate within strict guardrails defined by human marketing leaders. For the 114,000 employees using this system, the focus shifts from manual execution tasks to shaping strategy and brand ideas. The orchestration layer transforms the AI from a passive software tool into an active workforce multiplier. If any enterprise can license Azure and Copilot, what prevents a competitor from instantly replicating this system? The answer lies in the top layer, the proprietary data differentiator. In this stack, that layer is Epsilon, Publicis' proprietary intelligence unit, integrated with Microsoft Fabric. AI trained on the public internet is limited to general outputs. An agentic system grounded in proprietary identity data can target specific business outcomes. Public data can help draft an email, but proprietary data is required to drive measurable commercial results. Epsilon data feeds the agents execute on Azure, and market results feed back into Epsilon. The software itself is increasingly commoditized. Proprietary identity-grounded data is now the primary differentiator between experimental AI and enterprise ROI. This technical architecture is already producing measurable market consequences. Publicis used this platform to win Microsoft's global media account away from its long-term partner, Dentsu. This ended a 12-year relationship and resulted in a $700 million shift in annual billings. The ad agency sector is undergoing a structural disruption away from traditional manual services. Clients are now prioritizing platform integration and data-driven AI, replacing legacy servicing models. Scaled agentic platforms are actively cannibalizing traditional models, proving that technology integration is now a core service offering. The April 8th deployment has reset the expectations for all future enterprise AI rollouts. Moving forward, major technology deployments will be judged against the structural integration of this 3-layer agentic standard. Long-term success now depends on how this agentic stack matures under the pressure of real-world operations over the next 3 years. The platform's value will ultimately be determined by whether proprietary data like Epsilon maintains its edge as generic AI models continue to advance. The architecture is defined, the infrastructure is live, and the first $700 million in billings have migrated to this model.